Hello and welcome to this edition of Community Watch on Metro TV with me, Gabriel Ni Obodai Atopra Atunam Togba Shonkwausonu. And in today's edition, I'm coming your way from Tema here, otherwise called Tema New Town. It happens to be the industrial hub of this country. Tema Port is located right here. Why am I here today? It's out of excitement because we are here to witness the successful completion of a project that we've been following from the onset. We reported quite a messy sanitation situation within this area. Fecal matter gushing out from septic tank or sewer lines within this community, and such that residents had to resort to the beachfront to openly defecate because they were not having a public place of convenience, public toilet. But at the time, the assembly member for the area called Joshua Tay Aguda introduced us to a facility, an abandoned or defunct public toilet, which wasn't functioning. And through our interaction with him, there was a commitment on his part to ensure that the project or the facility was refurbished and then opened again for public use. And fortunately, it's been done. He's followed up on his words and he successfully completed the project. So I am within the facility. It's opening this week. Residents are excited. He is also excited and feeling fulfilled. So we are here to inspect it hours before it is open for public use. But just before then, well, there are a number of rooms with sections even for children. Rarely would you find public toilets having sections specifically for children, but in this facility, he's designated places specially for children. So before I take you on this tour, just let's have some time to watch what the situation was at our initial visit. Continue watching. It feels some way to be here. So just see some of the items here. My cameraman is coming in, so you first see that indeed it's a public toilet. You could see water closet, numbered from 1 to 6. So it has 6 rooms, but now it's become a store place. The assemblyman joins me now to tell us a brief about the facility we see here. What's the population of the electoral area?
The population of the electoral area is closely to 9,000 population.
9,000?
Yes, please.
And how many public toilets do we have here?
We have 3 public toilets.
3 public toilets serving 9,000 population in an area where majority of them, if not all, virtually, do not have household toilets in their homes.
Sure.
So are you coping? That's then resulting in the open defecation.
Yes,
we highlighted earlier 9,000 people within Dadi Agbo electoral area. I understand about 7,000 people registered to vote.
Yes,
so for how long has this public toilet been shut?
It has been shut almost more than 10 years now.
More than 10 years?
Yes, please. That is public toilet has been shut. And you know, so that
what is it being used for currently?
Currently is
because I could see some items.
Yeah. Some people have been keeping their chairs and others there, so it's used like storeroom.
Okay. I understand a church even keeps items there.
Yes, please. A church keep their items there. Majority of the people in this electoral area are not happy of the open defecation, but as one of the community members said, when you go to the public toilet, the queue over there, and then sometimes you need to ease yourself quick, otherwise disgrace may follow. Maybe I, being an assembly member, has been able to secure Gamma projects, that Gamma house toilets. I've been able to secure one. Some people in the community have been able to secure, but not all of them that has been able to secure that project. So that leads to open defecation in my community.
So the Gamma project is about improvement of sanitation within the Greater Accra metropolitan area. So it goes beyond the Tema metropolis. But initially, it was even coded toilet at half price, where the state and its partners will pay 50% of the cost, and then the interested party, usually the resident, would also pay half the price to have a toilet built for the household.
Yeah, so that is it. As for, by God grace, me being an assembly member, I've been able to secure one. And some people wish to secure, but the space to build it is another problem. So what can bring this issue down for us is the abandoned toilet has to be renovated. From there, we can start educating them on the open defecation, how best we can do to come together and end the open defecation.
Okay. Now, the assembly member, Joshua Teaguda, joins me now for a conversation to tell us how the journey has been. Joshua, welcome. Weeks or months back when we visited, it was quite a challenging situation, moving back and forth, inspecting and talking about the messy situation and the health hazards that it posed to your residents. Tell us the story. How far?
Yo, God being so good, so far so good. Almost about 22 years now, it has been abandoned, and our people don't have any place to defecate. So we have to do open defecation at the seashore. So I find it interesting to renovate the place for the good people of Dadiagbo. And God being so good, for 22 years, we have seen the light today. The public toilet has been renovated and hoping to the community within this week.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sometimes on Community Watch, we highlight challenges and we bring stakeholders together to see how best we can find solution to these challenges. Sometimes some viewers misconstrue this step that we take, thinking that we expose our leadership or authorities to ridicule, for them to be ridiculed or for people to see them in bad light, that they are not doing their best. That really isn't what Community Watch or Metro TV is up to. We see how best we can collectively come together to find lasting solutions to our collective challenges. And then also, if our leaders are doing something positive, we take keen interest to project those positives so that we appreciate their efforts, so that they are encouraged to do more, so that even if we have support that we can offer to them, we do so to make our society a better place to be, and better still, to also encourage other leaders or other citizens to emulate the gesture of others doing good for the society. So, Honorable, congratulations for this initiative. Tell us more about the project. What does it entail? How many pots or how many sections there are in this facility?
Okay. Initially, it was 12 seaters. But God being so good, I realized that we can change it because the population during 22 years ago is not the same population that we are having now. So I've changed it from 12-seater to 24-seater, in which the 4 is for the children and then the 20 is for the adults. So this is the number of seaters that we are having in this facility.
Okay. And its maintenance, because it appears the old one stopped working, maybe primarily because of maintenance. So how are you going to ensure that this current one that we are seeing today will last for years and then would even pave way to then have the residents create their own toilet facilities in their respective homes?
For its maintenance, I believe strongly that it's the community that need to be the first people to show the key interest in the maintenance. Because if the community devotes to maintain it well, it will go well for us. But if the community did not show interest in the maintenance, it will be a problem. And as an assembly member, I've get in touch with TMA, trying to get some people from Zoom Lion to come and maintain it for us. Initially, there is no pipe work behind it, but this time I've been able to do the pipe works. So I believe the thing that it was generating 22 years ago will not be generating now. So we are doing all the best that we can do to maintain it. We want the quality for our people, and then we are going out to do what will be the best for them. But they are the first people to make it look good. For we can do our best, but they are the people to maintain it well for us.
So over to you. People of Tema here, we'll be talking to a few of them to know how they feel about this project, but I'm told they are really excited about it. I wouldn't want to come here in a week's time or in a few weeks' time to come and see drawn on the walls caricatures and also TOTO or something is good for boys and girls, whatever that means. I wouldn't want to come here and see the walls soiled and the seats or the pots broken and related others that will render this facility dysfunctional. You know what I'm talking about. What Tema Mahiambi Nyesaniakpa ne Nyamoa neke no namely Ojoban ni dagbie ehishian hanye dakeda. So what I said in the Ga language, which is the predominant language here, is for them to own this project and take good care of it so that it lasts for them. And it is my hope that this then becomes the beginning of better things to come their way. We know that there are major corporations here in Tema. It's our call to them to also step in and see how best they can provide other facilities for the community in order to improve their livelihoods. Even though it's a port city, the Tema Harbour is located here with several industries here. Tema here and the old town is very impoverished. Low-income earners are situated here. So it will be best for us to render our corporate social responsibility, reach out to them so they can also live a decent life. Let's step out and speak to some of them.
I'm called Godwin Mensah. My popular name is You See Me. I live nearer to the sea, but this toilet being renovated, I see it as a good opportunity to the people of Dade Agbo. Talking about open defecation, people usually come to our area, then just leave the thing over there. Sometimes when you talk, they
leave what over there?
The waste. They ease themselves. When you talk, sometimes they say, this is here your bedroom. Talking about those things, sometimes we quarrel about those things. Sometimes we go to the opinion leaders, they say we are living nearer to the sea too much. Sometimes it tends to quarrel with fighting, serious one. Sometimes too, you have to sweep by yourself. Somebody's waste, you rather sweeping it for the person. It's a big problem. Talking about renovating this one is a good idea. It will help the community.
Joyce Tete, living in this area for so many years. And formerly, we had a place of convenience here, but for some time, about 20-something years, it collapsed. So in fact, it became something for us. The old or the aged men and women, in fact, it's a blow. It's a blow. But my brother, Mr. Joshua Aguda, became our assemblyman just last year. Formerly, we had many of them, but they couldn't do anything about it. But recently, Mr. Joshua Aguda is trying to make everything possible to let us have nice and good place of convenience, and we are grateful. Now, we are taking steps, bold steps, from some 3-4 months now. We are grateful to Mr. Aguda. We know when we get this toilet here, people around here will respect us so much, because the way they defecate around had made this place, in fact, we don't have any respect. But now things are improving, so I'm very sure things will be okay with us. Because of the toilet, we are not happy here, because you can't go to the seashore in the afternoon. And now that we can see something good coming, we are all happy, and we are praying that everything comes to an end successfully, so that we live here happily as members of the community. because our community is U compound. The name U, even the name, the letter U means unauthorized place, which we are not supposed to be here. Because of that, we don't have anything. No, nothing here. It's only tap, standing tap, which we buy just as everybody buys it. No toilet, nothing. But now we are happy that gradually, as time goes on, we get toilets and become happy members of community.
Thank you for spending this time with us. Thank you for staying. You've heard from the residents. They are excited about the project and are certain that it's going to make big difference in their lives. I have next with me the man of the moment, the assembly man for the Dade Agbo electoral area. We have a saying in Ghana, Numo Dade Agbo, Otibanku, Opo Okaje, Efiera, Shiache. It's an appellation, yeah. So, Honorable, you've heard from two of your people.
Sure.
They are excited. What's your wrap-up statement?
Yeah, it is true. A lot of them are happy, but we just get only two on camera because this has been a problem to us. Previous stage, I told you that the open defecation that they are doing is not their willing, but because they don't have the facilities. And thank God that by the grace of God, we have been able to renovate this. There is more project that we are looking forward, and then I bless God that He has blessed us with a new mayor who understands my vision, and he also wanted to help me to do more things for my people. I want to take this opportunity to thank the mayor, and I want to use the same opportunity also to thank the Tema Traditional Council, especially the Nishipi, who has also been of help to us that we have gotten to this stage. And I want to use the same opportunity to thank Niodontu and Nakotu. They have been here trying their best to make sure that this thing gets to the successful stage. So I thank them, and then I also thank my pastors for being behind me and then support me in prayers. I want to tell the good people of Dade Agbo that this is just the beginning, but the good thing is yet to come. Because when you look to the new mayor's vision, he said, let Tema shine again, and then we are going to help the mayor to make sure that our Tema will shine again. Thank you.
Thank you. So it hasn't been a situation of a lone fighter, him alone doing everything, but apparently he's been working hand in hand with other stakeholders within the area, including the traditional leaders and as well the local government authority. So let's do this together to make our society a better place. We've been working hand in hand with him and also the Tema Metropolitan Assembly. I recall we looked at the broken sewer line in his area and also the Temamahia Anglican School, which was in a deplorable state, compelling the regional minister, Henry Korte, to pay a surprise visit. Fortunately, the school has been renovated, and as well, a measure has been found for the broken sewer line. And yet again, we have this success story of the open defecation being addressed. So if you have any concern within your community, please extend a hand to us. Invite us over to highlight it on Metro TV's Community Watch. We also have Metro News there to expose the situation, to bring us together to find solution to the problems affecting us every day. Thanks for watching this edition of Community Watch. With me, Gabriel, ni Obodai, Atopra, Atunam Togbo, Ashon Kwalsonu. And I have done this together with Rosemary Koko Anyigba, Richard Adote Alote, and Joseph Frimpong. Thanks for watching.